Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video for you that I think it would be a little bit different and very exciting. That is handbags from jewelry brands. I know most of the popular bags are usually from brands that are rooted in fashion and in like leather goods such as like Louis Vuitton, Chanel. They are fashion brands, they are handbag luggage brands. So their main product was to make handbags and create fashion pieces, not like jewelry brands. They are usually their main business was to create beautiful jewelries, and handbag is kind of like their secondary market, not secondary market, but a new market for them. So I'm going to briefly talk about these two handbags that I personally own, which is the Tiffany handbag that I recently unboxed and shared a review for, and you can check out that video. And I also have my Bvlgari bag, Serpenti bag from I think I got it for almost 7 years or 6 years. So this has been in my possession for a very long time, and this is a stable classic in the Bvlgari family. And I'm going to go over each of the bags in detail, and I will provide you an opinion as to what to look for when you purchase handbags from jewelry brands. Are they worth the money? Are they worth the investments? Because it is always tricky to buy an expensive handbag, especially with a brand that's not specified in handbag production. You will want to buy an investment piece for the future. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go over the Bvlgari one first because I own this for the longest time. The reason I bought this bag is because I was so drawn to the design with the Serpenti head design. And I don't know if you can see it perfectly from the camera, if the camera is reflecting the quality of this leather. This is a very soft, buttery smooth leather with a very deep forest green, and this is like a deep blue, a dark green color. I think it was called a forest green. So it is very jewel toned, almost a very dark emerald. And you can look at the heads. This is a very nice craftsmanship. It feels like a piece of jewelry to me. And I always joke about if you're a Harry Potter fan, this is the quintessential Slytherin house bag. It just gives me all the Slytherin vibes. And you can see the pieces of leather, they are kind of stitched together with 3 pieces of leather. And you can open this, and it also has 3-piece stitching. So it is very geometric, very edgy, and it very fits the snake concept really well, because I think this bag gives it a very edgy, very cool and layering, kind of like a reptile tone to it. With this dark green, it just feels more rich and more dangerous. It just has a mysterious feeling to this entire design. And the chain is the Bvlgari chain. It feels like a snake body, the body of the snake, which is it is kind of like a rolled chain, not an edgy chain. It's round. It's a round chain. I don't know if you can see it. And it is a light gold hardware. And the jewelry on the heads are like, I think these 2 eyes are malachite, so actual stones. These are enameled. It's very beautiful. I love touching this. And in the button here, it has Bvlgari print. And let me go to the sides. On the sides here, it is kind of like a is it corduroy? Not corduroy, but like couple like folded harmonica kind of zip construction, 3-fold construction. And the back, the 3 pieces of leather goes to the back, and you can see the Bvlgari print here, the logo here. And the bottom, it's gusseted. Yes, it's a gusseted. I found the word, gusseted construction. So you can see there are 2 compartments inside. So let me open the interior. You can see it has two big compartments, one zipper in the middle, and you can see this also has a small snake head. Very well detailed and very high, like excellent craftsmanship. You can see the back of the head. Also has malachite on it. This is a zipper pull in the interior. I was so pleased with the craftsmanship detail and the quality that went into this bag. And the middle compartment, oh, I just realized I have some earrings here from a long time ago. So the middle compartment, and the middle compartment is fabric lined, so I don't really worry about getting a scratch. But and the flap here is leather lined, but the interior here is also fabric lined. So in here there's a mirror pocket, and you can see this is the Bvlgari mirror. It has a bag on the back, and the leather tab matches the bag, and also a zipper compartment to the back, and it has all the authenticity cards, and it also comes with a raincoat from Bvlgari for this bag. I have never used the raincoat, but I love that detail that the brand brings. It just feels luxurious. I think this is what luxury feels like when your handbag comes with its own raincoat. And here are the authenticity cards. And if I still have the price tag here. So the price at the time I paid for this was 2200, sorry, not 22,000, 2200 euros. And I remember I got it from Farfetch when back in the days Farfetch had like boutiques all around the world, and you can shop from like other boutiques, like Euro boutiques, to get a cheaper pricing than the US. Yeah, so here I put all the bag related details in the very back pocket, and in the front here there's like there's one more interior compartment and a big compartment. So this is a very spacious bag, but it does get heavy. I think this is the largest size that Bvlgari did back in the day. I don't think they do this sizing anymore. They started to do, I think the largest size they do is something like 2/3 of the size of this bag. So I'm so happy that I was able to get this bag at the price that I did, with this classic color from Bvlgari and the most classic print style. So I'm very happy with this bag. To be honest, I don't use this bag that much because of the weight, because it is kind of heavy. It is made of very nice quality material, but I just love to look at it. I love to have it in my collection. It is so pretty. It feels like a piece of art. So let me go into next I'm going to go into the Tiffany handbag, and for more details you can click through my Tiffany handbag review video and what's in my bag, so for more detailed review. But I'm just going through the overviews of this bag. So you can see this is the Tiffany Return to Tiffany mini tote in the color Tiffany blue, and I have to get the Tiffany blue because I love this color. And it has this Return to Tiffany silver chain. This is not actually silver, it's stainless steel, so very lightweight, but it looks like it looks like silver from Tiffany collection, Return to Tiffany collection. And it has the logo print at the front. It is an open closure from the top with the magnet flap, and you can see I have the crossbody strap here, and the interior is just one big compartment and one interior zip pocket. That's it. It's pretty simple, and I think online the description says it is made of Tyrolean leather, and I think it is the same leather that the LV Capucines are made of. So very good quality leather, very lightweight. It has a powdery finish. I think it's due to the color. So this is a matte finish leather, not like the Bvlgari. The Bvlgari one is a shiny smooth leather finish. This one is a calfskin, green calfskin, sorry, green Tyrolean leather, and it is lightweight. So I do think the leather quality is really nice. It feels very luxurious. And the price I pay for this is $17.50 before tax. So very good price point. Very cute little handbag for day-to-day use. I would say both of these bags are really dressy. This one would be a little bit more casual because it's softer, it's more pliable. Because of the leather is like a grain texture leather. This one is a smooth leather, so I would say this one is more dressy than the Tiffany one. The Bvlgari one is definitely more dressy, and it weighs more, and it is definitely a more mature style. And the Tiffany one is more of a girly style. So depending on which one you prefer for your personal taste. And you can see they are both in the family of green. This one is a dark green, and this one is a Tiffany blue, kind of like a greenish turquoise color. So let me go into the, after I've gone through these two handbags, I want to talk about why would I go in and purchase jewelry handbags, and what the differences between the jewelry brand handbags and the regular fashion brands. So you can, right out of the bat, you can see that they all contain the iconic design of their most popular jewelry. From the Bvlgari handbag, you can see the Serpenti collection is their most famous collection, and they have put it in their handbag. So I think for investment point of view, if you want to purchase a handbag from the jewelry brand, you need to find a bag that closely resembles or is inspired by their most renowned jewelry collection. So you have the Serpenti from the jewelry from Bvlgari and also in the bags. And for Tiffany, this is the same thing. They are borrowing their most iconic Return to Tiffany design and put it into a handbag mode, basically. So I think because their jewelry has been popular for ages, and having the handbag with the jewelry design element makes sure that the handbag will also have a long-lasting impact in fashion. So it will never go out of style as long as that jewelry does not go out of style. So even though it is, they're still very new to developing handbags, these two bags are all brand new styles compared to the Chanel Classics or the Hermes Birkins that have been going on for a long time. These are fairly new handbags from like 2000. This is probably from 2010s, and this is like newly released from a couple years ago. So even though they're pretty newly released, but they still have the iconic design from the jewelry from decades ago. So this kind of makes sure that they are an investment piece in their design style, that they will not go out of style. So if you want to purchase from jewelry brand, I strongly advise you to go for the bags that have their jewelry details from their jewelry design. That is very important. And the second one I would like to talk about is the color. I do think, and for any handbags, not just bags from jewelry brands, any handbag, the most important thing is to choose the right color. I'm a very big color person. I think the color speaks louder than the bag style itself, and the color can make or ruin the bag. So I think in the Tiffany kind of sense, because I love this color, some people probably hate this color, but I love this color because it is the most iconic for the Tiffany house. And I don't think it will ever go out of style just because that color is so iconic. People look at the blue box and they know it's Tiffany. So I think it really makes this handbag stand out and last long term in terms of style. And you can keep using it from like 5 to 10 years from now, and people look at it. If you keep it in good condition, of course, and the color doesn't fade, they would know it is, oh, this is from Tiffany, even though maybe they don't make this bag anymore or something else. The same with the Bvlgari. I think the Bvlgari, this green color was the most iconic, the most popular in this handbag brand because it complements the jewelry really well, and it just gives you a snake vibe. And back to the Slytherin bag talking. This is the House of Slytherin bag, and I think up until now this bag is still on the website with the same color. So I would say choose for the most iconic color from that line of handbag for any handbags, and then you would be more secure with your investment. You will be able to enjoy for longer terms to go. And the next thing I want to talk about is the quality. I do think that a lot of brands nowadays that are costing 2,000, 3,000, hint hint, Louis Vuitton and Chanel, they don't actually make quality as good as this. I actually think these two bags have better quality than Louis and Chanel. Hermes, I'm not sure. I think Hermes has been always having good quality, but the bang for your buck is incredible for these two brands. From the two bags that I've seen, you can see like the details in stitching and the piping here and the hardware, and just the detail in everything, the heads and everything, the interior. The craftsmanship is absolutely amazing for the price that I pay for these. And the same for a Tiffany handbag. Like you can see the stitching, which pieces the heart with the rest of the leather together. And they know to use the same color stitching with the handbag color, which is great perfection to detail. And you can see the side here where the hardware got stitched to the leather piece. The quality is really amazing, and you can see this piece got stitched entirely to the end of the handbag, and also with the leather feet stitching. I'm so surprised. You can see the bottom is very intricate, looks like a bow, and also the heart stitching to the back. The leather feels very nice. So in terms of the craftsmanship and the quality and the material, I think they're top-notch. I actually think they're worth the money, and I don't think they hype up the price as much as Louis and Chanel. I just think they're more worth. It is more bang for your buck when you get these pieces, and you can just feel the quality, feel the stitching. Instead of a lot of the Chanel handbags, to be honest, I go to the store and I hold it, and if I feel like they're gonna fall apart very soon, and they're charging 6,000, 7,000 for a handbag like that, it just does not make sense to me. I do think for our regular folks, if you want a long-lasting luxury handbag, the jewelry brand is the way to go. And I to add another thing about the design of these handbags. Usually jewelry brands make handbags that are more dressy and not casual. I think it has to do with their brand characteristics, their branding, and their marketing strategies. The dressier handbags usually sells better and complements their jewelry better, because they are a jewelry brand. They want the fancy stuff. So I think usually their handbags are more dressy. That's one thing you want to keep in mind, is if you are a very casual person, or you don't wear a lot of fancy handbags. Not like you can't mix fancy handbags with casual outfits, but if you're not into fancy or type handbags and more dressy up type handbags, the jewelry brand may not be for you. So here is my conclusion. So are these bags worth investment? I definitely think yes, especially the most iconic styles from the brand. I got this bag about, I think, 6 years ago, and I paid $2,400 for the Bvlgari handbag, and now it's already retailing for $4,500, and it is still going strong. People are still wearing it. It is still on the website. It's not discontinued. So I do think this style is going strong with the Bvlgari Serpenti handbag, and this has become one of the classic styles, to be honest. And the Tiffany handbag is kind of brand new. It's been come out for a couple of years, not too long, but the price is really good. It's $1,700 for this handbag, and the same bag you get from Dior is going to cost $5,000. So I do think they are worth the investment, and the most important thing is you have to like the design. If you don't like it, then obviously it doesn't make sense. But if you love it, and you want to hold on to it and keep using it, I do think it's a great investment piece for your wardrobe. So thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you feel about jewelry brand handbags. Give me a like if you like contents like this. Please subscribe to my channel. It will help me so much. Thank you very much, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.